pieces fit, 'cause I watched them fall away. I know the pieces fit. I know the pieces fit, 'cause I watched them fall away. Bells and whistles. All aboard Eddie's Funhouse. Hit the like button. I agree. Likety like. You can you know? It's like hitting the like button. You can hit the like button. I know the pieces fit, 'cause I watched them fall away. I'm eating a Twinkie and having a Pepsi. Then you're going to dance around. Dance around. Dance around. Get yourself a tactical pen. If I repeat this enough, I think people will start doing it. Get yourself a tactical pen. The link is in the description. Hey! You're finally early. Yes, you are. Welcome, Pinky. Welcome, Mike D. Mikey D. I know the pieces fit, 'cause I watched them fall away. I'm glad you can all be here. You can pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. I consider you a dear friend. And he's got a deer emoji. How sweet. How sweet of you. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Soft kitty, happy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Purr, kitty, purr. I command you. I command you. I command you to kneel before the God of Thunder and rock and roll. The spell you're under will slowly rob you of your virgin soul. Those are some bold statements. I'm the Lord of the wasteland. Ha ha! Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Soft kitty, happy kitty, purr, purr, purr. That's a good stress reliever, don't you agree? I have a white kitten who purrs constantly. That's a good sign. A happy kitty purrs. That's what you call a, a, a pile of cats, a meowton. What do you call a pile of cats? A meowton. That's right. I'm the Lord of the wasteland, a modern day man of steel. I gather darkness to please me, and I command you to kneel before the God of thunder and rock and roll. The spell you're under will slowly rob you of your virgin soul. That's a song. Kiss sings that song. I was born on Olympus to my father the sun. I was raised by the demons, trained to reign as the one, God of thunder and rock and roll. Wow, that's pretty hard. That's hardcore. You've got something about you. You've got something I need. Daughter of Aphrodite, hear my words and take heed. I was born on Olympus to my father the sun. Wow, are you ready to rock and roll all night and party every day? Do you have what it takes? I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. You show us everything you've got, and baby, baby, that's quite a lot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. Who's here still? Looks like there's only two people. Two people, two likes. Did the chat stop? I hate it when that happens. I had to start a whole new live. When the chat people just can't chat. That looks like a little stuffed animal. And that looks like an anime. That looks like the letter M. I think the chat's still working. Please don't hold back with the chats. Don't hold back with the chat. Don't hold back with the chat. This is Eddie's Funhouse. You have arrived at Eddie's Funhouse. Park your car. Put a little love in your heart. I like the higher quality incense. The smell stays longer. Some of those incense, they're not very high quality. I like the high quality. Your mom goes to college. Who's here? What happened? I thought this was getting off to a good start. Did the chat stop? Are you still able to chat? It's 0 now. Yep, they're starting to disappear, so I guess the chat did stop. Oh, no, it didn't. Hey there. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. More fun than the law will allow. There, I said it. More fun than law will allow. It's possible to have too much happiness. You like the funhouse. I'm glad. I am glad. I like that people like the funhouse. That shows I'm doing something right. It's Saturday night. I am in Georgia. Welcome. I already did. I already said welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. I shouldn't have to say it too many times. I guess I'll play the rattle today. You're gonna stay up? It's time to shake the rattle. Shake, rattle, and roll. I like the sound of the rattle. It's very shamanic. There we go. I'll cure you. I have a fever, and the only prescription is rattle. Either that or cowbell. How does that sound? You still can't get that out of your head? Haktua came and went, did it? It's like Haktua it was there for a while? Nice. Very nice. USA. Badi Baborat. Yishamish. I think that's what he says. Ali G says, Booria Kasha. Bruno just says, hi. Bruno. I've seen all those movies. Then there was The Dictator, The Brothers Grimsby. You're in Florida. Land of the Flowers. Florida. That's a lot of beachfront property. By capita. By capita. I've walked along the beach of Florida. I have been there. My nephew lived in Florida. We went to visit him one day. We stayed one night, I think. 1 or 2 nights. We had a family fight, as usual. We're having less family fights. I like that. I like that we're having less family fights. It's crazy how they happen. I guess that's the way we greet each other. Just with a good shouting and disagreements, getting upset. I'm usually a pretty laid-back guy. I don't like confrontations, but I find myself in them. I see your still shadows in my room. I take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I can't change you, so I must replace you. Wow, that sounds poetic. That sounds like you should write poems. So this Yamabai. Cool. Okay. Well, it's Saturday night. What are you doing? Oh, these little seeds are coming out. There's little seeds. For some reason, there's a hole here. There's a hole here. Looks like a snork. Solving word. World hunger. World hunger. We should do that. World hunger? Should that be even a problem? If you just let things grow, the earth is good at supplying our needs. We seem to work against the world, the earth, Mother Earth. I don't know why they do that. Yayo, what up? What up? It's Saturday night. The sun is setting in the sky. Teletubbies say goodbye. Over the hills and far away, Teletubbies come out to play. Yep, we're in twilight, the twilight time. Heavenly shades of night of light are falling. It's twilight time. By the album. Heavenly shades of night are falling. Wait, I just realized. Is Earth a boy or a girl? Because it has no gender. We, oh, well, maybe it's mother since there's more girls. Some places, yeah. Women outnumber, I think in Russia, women outnumber the men. Also in the Amazon, I think. Amazonian, the Amazon. That's a Greek tale, the Amazons. Very tough women. Very tough, warlike women. Wonder Woman was an Amazon, I think. Wonder Woman, you're a Wonder Woman. And then Shazam. Remember Captain Marvel? Shazam! Shazam! He was powered by the Olympians, wasn't he? I remember watching Shazam when I was a little boy. Shazam! Gomer Pyle said Shazam. Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. I had fish and French fries today. That was our meal. Our meal was fish, battered fried fish. My mom had a real craving for battered fried fish. She would not stop until she got some. She even took the fries that I was going to use for chili cheese fries. And we had fish and chips today. A very English style supper. English style. We were kicking it English style. There we go. Flute music. A little flute music for you. Wouldn't it be nice if we had different bodies? Like, if you want to be a kid again, you could just jump into your kid body. Or if you want to be 21 again, you could just jump into your 21-year-old body. That would be awesome. I want to work that out with the Lord. Say, Lord, can you create one body for each age? So if you miss being 21, you could just jump into the body that you had when you were 21. They would be cryogenically frozen, so they wouldn't age or rot or anything. Or magically preserved in suspended animation. Wouldn't that be awesome? So yeah, I want to be 11 years old again. Then you just jump into your 11-year-old body and you could go be irresponsible, you know. Not irresponsible, just not have so many responsibilities as a kid. Being a kid is fun. I was thinking about that earlier today. How fun it would be. You don't have to worry about rent. You don't have to worry about utilities. You just be a kid. It's your parents' responsibility to pay the rent, to pay our share. The time has come. The fact's the fact. It belongs to them. Let's give it back. How can we sleep while our beds are burning? How can we dance while the earth is turning? How can we sleep while our beds are burning? The time has come. The fact's a fact. It belongs to them. We're gonna give it back. Yep, I'm gaining weight. Shamefully. Shamefully. I guess the trick to losing weight, I try not to eat so much, and I still, because what happens is your body wants to save energy, and how it saves energy, it converts your energy into fat. And then you become insulin resistant. So your body doesn't convert sugar into energy. So the trick is tape my mouth shut, walk around, or just have somebody slap food out of my hands. Who's joining me today? I like my nose. It's three-dimensional. It's a three-dimensional nose. 3D schnoz. I think that's how you say it in German, schnoz. Oh, look at that. You don't need 3D goggles. You don't need 3D glasses. 12 o'clock, 6:30, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever. Clocking positions. There's so many jokes about noses. Well, I guess I can tone it down a bit. Not many people showing up to Eddie's Funhouse. The time has come to pay the rent, yeah, to pay our share. The time has come. Fact's a fact, it belongs to them. Let's give it back. I was listening to some songs earlier today. I'm trying to remember the group that sings those songs. I made a playlist. I can't remember the name of the group. It's not Chumbawamba. It's not Cake. Father of mine. You know that song? And I will buy you a new house way up in the West Hills. I will buy you a garden where your flowers can bloom. Welfare Christmas. Everclear. That's right. Thank you. I think I have spirits telling me. Today I couldn't remember the word magnesium, and then I had these epiphanies out of nowhere. Something always goes magnesium or Everclear. Everclear's got some good. They sing some good songs. Yeah, Everclear, Cake. I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. I want a girl with good dividends. who cuts who cuts with, who uses a machete to cut through red tape, with eyes like diamonds. Never there, you're never there, you're never, ever, ever, ever there. Thank you for the 5 likes. That sucks that people say hi and then they go away. And then they walk away. And then they walk away. They say hi. And then they walk away. My daddy gave me a name. And then he walked away. If you look for a reason to be alive, you'll probably never find it. A reason to live. A reason to love yourself. Why do people struggle with self-love? Because we're all told things. There's all these expectations that sometimes don't happen to everybody. Let's sort through that. Let's sort through the expectations. These great expectations that people have. That we put on ourselves, we put on others. We're just humans. We can't even remember we can't remember what we ate on Monday, on a Friday. What makes us think we can remember our life? You know, things that happened or may have happened. Our memories, they're not accurate. Most of the time, we base our lives on our memories. I've had like messages from Spirit saying don't regard how old you are or when you were born. You don't really remember when you were born. You're just told when you were born. Yeah, you were born on August 4th, you know. You're 12 years old. You don't know that. Could you imagine if you were just aware that you exist? Like getting amnesia? Some people don't remember. You know, they have amnesia. They don't remember their name, when they were born. All they know is that they're alive. We don't really know where we came from. We have somebody who claims they're our mother or our father, that they were there when you were squeezed out of somebody's body. They call it the miracle of birth. The miracle of birth. It's weird. It's beyond what we can understand. It's beyond what we can comprehend. That suddenly a person is growing inside of a uterus, and there's this umbilical cord that attaches you to the body that you're growing in. You somehow get food through that tube, or you get nutrients through that tube called a umbilical cord. And then this vagina just starts stretching and stretching until a baby comes out of it. It just seems it's not something we can comprehend. You're alive with no air, no light, not a single luxury. You're inside a woman's body for 9 months if you're lucky. Some people don't even get to go the full term. They're preemie babies, you know. They get shat out before their 9 months are up. I took longer than my 9 months. I was a delayed baby. They had to cut me out of my mom. That's unnatural. I was an unnatural birth. What's up with that? I wish people would stop messing with nature. Don't go against nature. I probably wasn't even supposed to be born. I was supposed to die, you know. or somebody who's really skilled with tools, sharp tools, and not cut me in the process. We need you, Eddie. Well, then why don't you hang around? People don't hang around. They say they need me. How much am I needed? Really? How much am I needed? But anyways, I appreciate your neediness. I'm probably existing because other people need me. That's the only reason I exist. Because other people thought of me, thought of someone like me that can do what I do. I always ask that, am I manifesting you or are you manifesting me? I went to shower. You can do that. I'm not prohibiting you. I don't want to, inhibit your lifestyle. I congratulate you. People should shower. I don't like sitting next to somebody on the bus who hasn't showered or in an airplane. Could you imagine that? A 4 or 5 hour plane flight next to a guy who didn't shower or who smells like cigarettes. Sure, you can't smoke on the plane, but you can smoke like hell before you get on the plane, and you might smell like cigarettes. I can't stand that smell. It's too much for me. I grew up in a cigarette household. My dad, my uncle, my grandmother, my auntie, they all smoked. But you know what? If you want to get to heaven sooner, go ahead and smoke. All of them got to heaven sooner. They all got to heaven sooner because cigarettes, it's the gateway to heaven. My friend Ken once danced with a woman that smelled like garlic and whiskey. That sounds kind of healthy. Garlic is good for you. But whiskey comes out of your sweat glands, I think. You can always tell somebody who drinks a lot, you can smell it. They start sweating their favorite drink. I still have peach. These are peach rings. They look like a sunset, don't they? Pretty little sunset. I want to figure out miracles. How do you get a miracle? I guess you first have to ask for a miracle, and then you wait for said miracle, and then it happens. Garlic and whiskey, eh? Garlic and honey. If you let garlic and honey ferment in a jar, it's supposed to be really good for you. It lowers your blood pressure and your cholesterol. I wish I knew that. Maybe I wouldn't have needed a triple bypass. Also, olive oil. Olive oil is good for not allowing plaque to form. That Mediterranean diet. Yeah, just like a tablespoon, I think, or maybe a shot glass full of olive oil. You just gulp it back right before bedtime. Olive oil. Olive oil. Olive oil. Get yourself some olive oil if you don't want a heart attack. Something moved over there. That's weird. Off in that corner. Hi. How it's me. Parker Dunn. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. What was I just talking about? Talking about olive oil? You can also add herbs to olive oil. Cinnamon, cloves. Yeah, extra virgin olive oil. They take that and then they put herbs in it for magical purposes. You can do that. Put some garlic in your olive oil and then just take a swig right before bed. You might not get so many blockages in your arteries. They call it hardening of the arteries. The arteries don't harden, the plaque does. The plaque somehow, yeah. They bank on us not being healthy. That's how they make their money. Like Chris Rock says, there's no money in the cure. There's no money in the cure. The treatments. That's what they want. They want to find there's a disease and then there's an acronym. There's an acronym and then there's pills to treat it. Your COPD, which is another acronym. They're all acronyms. And there's pills that you have to keep buying so you don't suffer. Whatever happened to good old death? Death used to be the that sweet relief from your suffering. It's easier, I think, to put you down. They put down animals when they're suffering. Why don't they put down, people who are suffering? They speak against it. Have you noticed that? In Canada, Sweden, even in the U.S., if you have a terminal illness, if you have chronic pain, and you just don't want to live anymore, it's like they want to keep you alive because we love suffering. The human animal loves suffering. They love to see someone suffer. There's no such thing as mercy killing somebody out of mercy. They want you to continue suffering. If you're in chronic pain, you feel like your body's on fire. I had sciatica one time, really bad. Really bad. And, yeah, you can't you can't step away from that. It's in your body. That pain is in your body. You're suffering immensely. Well, Eddie's Funhouse just took a left turn. A left turn into reality. Facts. These are facts. There are people suffering that can't die. It's like in the Bible. It says they pray for death and death flees from them. I think that was prophesied. There's people who don't want, because they're suffering. They don't want suffering to end because they don't feel any pain. They're not feeling that pain every single day. Those cancer treatments, I bet you if it was them, if it was that person, the one who protests so much, if they were the one feeling the chronic pain, agonizing pain, to the point where they don't want to live anymore, somebody would come along and goes, no, all life is precious. You should be able to live as long as you can. But yeah, when you're feeling, somebody should inflict pain on that person so that they can get an idea of pain and how people want pain to end. I don't know. Those are my views. I've been in pain and I don't want it to continue when I'm in pain. You don't know pain. You don't know what pain is. Some people don't know what pain is. People have lovely lives. They have no real problems. They never really get sick. They never really had to go to the hospital because they couldn't breathe. And they say, all life is precious. People should live as long as they want to. Yeah, as long as they want to. Because it's like, would you like to wait for a cure while you're slowly dying? While you're waiting for, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But pain is pain. Pain is pain. Pain is bad, okay? Hey, Ed. It's been a while. Yes, it's been a while since I've seen you. Ryan, I guess. Yeah. Colby Collard was here yesterday, I think. Sometimes people just pop in. Because they have freedom, that's why. This is not a captive audience. You're not being held captive. You can come and go as you please. Come and go as you please at Eddie's Funhouse. You have the freedom. What does they say about love? If they don't come back, it was never meant to be. If you love someone, let them go. If they don't come back, it was never meant to be. So that's what I do. I let people go. Isn't that a Sting song? Free, free, set them free. Whoa, whoa, free, free, set them free. If you need someone. I wonder if my brain was damaged. Some people can remember words to songs, sing a song from beginning to end. I'm like the 51st Dates. I can only remember parts, bits and pieces. I think what it is I try to remember so many songs. I can remember parts of songs because there's so many I'm trying to remember. Maybe I have a virus in my head. Somebody planted a virus that eats away parts of my memory. Recently, in the UK, a 14-year-old rapper named Grippa was unfortunately stabbed to death, but I keep seeing people mock his lyrics. Huh. It's weird comedy. Have you when I watch Saturday Night Live, some people are just very mean when they imitate people, when they go on and it's supposed to be comedy. Could you imagine if it was you they were making fun of? Could you take that? Would you take that sitting down? Would you stand for that? Somebody imitating you and making fun of you? They think it's funny to do that. They keep making fun of small mistakes in his songs and just I know. Somebody who's been stabbed? Really? What is this world coming to? Too many sociopaths? Too many people have a weird sense of humor? I sometimes catch myself. There's things that I will joke about. There's things that, like my mom's diet, you know, I try to get her to laugh at things, but sometimes I wonder if I'm just being cruel. Because your diet shouldn't just consist of donuts and cotton candy and ice cream. Because it leads to a lot of trips to the doctor. It leads to high cholesterol and diabetes. But anyways, it's not funny. It's not funny when you have diabetes and your go-to is high sugar content. That stuff, because your body isn't converting the sugar into energy, the sugar becomes an acid. It can make you go blind. It can make you have to lose limbs. I've seen it happen. People have to have their toes cut off. It's like frostbite. You know, people lose their toes because of diabetes, or they lose their whole damn leg. It's like, wow, mom. Wow, mommy, do you want to lose a leg? You want to go blind? But anyway, I digress. We always are such good judges of other people. I've noticed that. We're so good at judging other people. Because I guess you can perceive other people better because you're not living their life. You're not living their life. So yeah, go ahead and judge. Because nobody knows a person like said person. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You don't know what's going on in their head. Like me, I get depressed sometimes. And it's hard to just spring sometimes. When life knocks you down with whatever it has to throw at you, it gets harder to bounce back. So depression sets in. It's like, well, yeah, why don't you just go out? Conquer the world like you used to. It's like Hercules not having his club anymore, or Superman having somebody wrap kryptonite around their neck, around his neck, slipping him a kryptonite roofie. You don't have all that power you used to have, that heat ray vision and that super strength. Super strength. I think I talk too much. People are going away. People are, I become self-aware when I watch the number go to 0. Yes, disrespecting people. It's very easy to do. I got to take a deep breath. It's weird if you talk to somebody, you start to see inside their head. You start to see how they think. When you just sit and listen to people, you know who to avoid, who to sympathize with, who to empathize with, who to have compassion on, and who just to say, that guy is crazy. Are you kidding me? I've got to get away. I got to get away somehow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm out the door. Goodbye. Yeah. People, what they say gives you a peek inside their head. I don't like peeking inside people's heads sometimes. But then again, you're only hearing what they want you to hear. A lot of people, you're only hearing what they want you to hear. And they're telling you what you want to hear. That's what makes me crazy about people around me. They only tell me what I want to hear. Or they're only telling me what they want me to hear. Yeah. We have a weird way of omitting what someone's saying to us. We don't want to hear when people say we're great, when people say we're smart, when people say we're handsome. We delete that from what we're, from the intake, the input. We can listen to somebody else describe us. We love you. Oh, lucky Eddie. I'll have to go with that. I would love to be lucky. I guess I'm lucky. I'm lucky somebody didn't shoot me today. You mean a lot to us. Thank you. Thank you for that. But then again, people tell me what I want to hear. Sometimes you can tell when something's genuine. When people really genuinely feel a certain way about you. Like when you cut somebody off on the freeway, people tell you genuinely what they think about you by holding up their middle finger. Yeah. Or if you cut in front of somebody in line, something rude like that. Or hurry up into the bathroom before another person is able to go to the bathroom. People sometimes tell you exactly what they think. Like and subscribe. Are you AI? Are you AI working in my favor? You say the same things a lot. It makes me wonder, is Mike D a real person? I hope he is. I hope he is a real person. He says a lot like, Screaming Baboon says, hello, things like that. It's always the same things. You're a real person. I know earlier today, you were talking about your relationship with your dad, how you miss your mother. I'm telling you, sometimes people who pass away, they show up in your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. Grandma Daisy told me to tell you hello. See, that's what I mean. There's very little variety there. But I guess consistency can be good. I want consistency. Like ice cream, consistency. Peanut butter, consistency. It's been a while since I've had peanut butter. I like hot peanut butter. You like right when your toast pops up and you spread peanut butter on it, and the peanut butter melts a little bit. That's the best. That is the bee's knees. The cat's pajamas. Cat's pajamas. Maybe I should start a line of pajamas. You're like a brother I always wanted to have. Cool. Brother. We're brothers. Brothers in arms. Huzzah! It's been a while since I've gone to a Renaissance fair. I want to see if my brother knows of any Renaissance fairs. I could bring my recorder. I could put on a pair of tights. Just walk around in my tights playing on my recorder, playing songs. Put a feather in my hat, you know. Da 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 da. Go to like a costume store. Rent me a good like Robin Hood outfit. Robin Hood. Like with my... Thank you for calling me cool. Somebody's got to be here to cheer me up. I need a jester. I need a court jester. If I'm going to be a king. If I were king for just one day, I would give it all away. I would give it all away. That was the Thompson twins. To be with you. And then there's Hold Me Now. Hold my heart. Hold me now. Doctor, doctor. Don't they sing that song? Can't you see I'm burning, burning? Oh, doctor, doctor, is this love I'm feeling? I was never cool. I was in special education. Wasn't it oh my God, no, it wasn't Miss Daisy. God, I can't remember her name now. You caught me off guard. Frosty. Was it Miss Frosty? That's right, Miss Frosty. Miss, she wasn't married. Miss Frosty, a single lady. A single lady, a single lady. Oh, 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 oh. Are you single ladies? Mrs. Frosty had a nice pair of legs. When you're little, that's all you see is legs. Legs and the belt. If you're tall enough, you might see a belt. If you're a little like 5-year-old. I remember that being 5 years old. We would always wash our hands before lunch. We'd all have to go up to this fountain that you put your foot down on. You put your foot on the bar and the water would come out. And we'd wash our hands and we'd say a prayer. We don't do that anymore. We used to say a prayer before lunch. God is great. God is good. Let us thank him for our food. By his hands we all are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen. And then we'd sing Johnny Appleseed. Oh, the Lord's been good to me, and so I thank the Lord for giving me the things I need. The rain and the apple seed. The Lord's been good to me. Amen. Can we be phone friends? I'm not ready for that. I don't know. It bothers me. Somebody talking on the phone. I sometimes talk to my brothers. I need a brother in my life. You'll find one. Sure you will. Give it time. That brother will fall right from the sky into your lap. He could be a lap brother. Hey, it's your lap brother. Remember me? I fell from the sky. Hold me now. Oh, hold my heart. I gotta play some songs. I think when I get my SD card, I'll be able to put it in my other phone. You consider me a dear brother. Thank you, dear brother. Oh dear. I guess it's just you today. Mike D. One of my loyal subscribers. It's 710. Only 47%? That's not right. Wow. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Now we have power. I plugged this thing in and it hasn't been charging. That's a ripoff. What a ripoff. I'm glad it's not freezing today. I'd like earlier today it was freezing. My picture was freezing when I would turn and move. I'm glad we can all be here today, even if it is just you and me. Or is it me and you? I hope you're taking pictures with your mom. I regret not doing. I am. I've got some pictures on my mom's phone. She's got lots of pictures. On my phone, I have a picture of my mom. I have some shorts that I made around Christmas time. She shows off her sweaters. She has Christmas sweaters. We'll have to do more of that. She had a fall. She had a horrible fall. And she's waiting for the bruises to heal on her face. She always seems to land on her face. She can't just use her elbows. She wouldn't be a good stunt woman. Let me put it that way. Mom would not be a good stunt person. She always leads with her head. We need to get her like a football helmet. I keep joking about that. Get her some kind of a face protection. It's harsh. It's hard to see your mom get wounds that require stitches. And it's just, yeah, I've seen too much. Too much in a few years. Your mom loves you and you. That's right. It's mutual. Our love is mutual. Mutual love. It's getting hot in here. I think those lights in this ceiling fan, they're like hamburger lights. You know those little lights that keep your hamburger warm while it's sitting on the shelf? That's what it feels like in here. I feel like a hamburger. I feel like a hamburger sitting under a hot light. 57 minutes, everybody. Who's the second person watching? There's another person watching. Not doing any chatting. This beard has got to go. I gotta cut this beard off. I got the neck beard. I got the neck beard. I don't have the proper trimming equipment. Hello, Pinky. Good eye. Good eye, mate. Cherry Gold Dust is watching. Cherry Gold Dust. Has she subscribed? Well, hello, hello. What time is it over there? Hi, it's Emma. Oh, Emmanuel, sorry. Emmanuel. Emmanuel means God with us. Is God with us? I'd like to think so. So let's see, we've talked about death, we've talked about pain, we talked about feeling like a hamburger. We talk about all kinds of things here. I do remember you. 1400. That's like 12 o'clock? Isn't that 11 o'clock? I need to get my watch. My watch tells me military time. Military time. Would it be nice if we all were on military time? We wouldn't have to say 5 o'clock a.m. It's 4:15. Modesto. I used to live in that area. I lived in Sacramento. Sacramento. 14. Oh, wow. 14 minutes past midnight. It's 1 a.m. Wow. I'm keeping people up. I'm keeping you up. I'm sorry. Wow. 14 minutes past midnight. Midnight is 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock a.m. Yeah. The moon is going to be full pretty soon, if it's not already. I saw a couple of days ago the half moon. So I'll have to see when the full moon is. Midnight. Creature feature. I remember 11:30 was the creature feature show. I have a injury. I do not like hearing about injuries. Injuries, there's pain and then there's injury. Injuries, you need to put ice on it, or it needs stitches, or a band-aid, a bandage. They used to call it bandage, but then band-aid. Band-aid is a brand name. I am stuck on band-aid because band-aid stuck on me. Like frisbee. They used to call it a flying disc, but frisbee is the brand name. I was running really fast while playing soccer. Oh, then your ligaments. Ow. Like inside my owie. Tore ligaments. Ouch. That could put you out. That's some people who are very promising get injuries. They can't play anymore. Today I was at Play Park and I fell off a rope and hurt my back. Wow, people. Ah, we must pray. We must pray against injuries. Rope. Ow. Yeah. We don't realize. We think we're invincible until we get injured. That's a sign of mortality. Of mortality is when you get hurt. It was like, wow, damn. So you were climbing up a rope and suddenly you had to, you fell off the rope. That is, oh wow, poor girl. You just got over being sick. You were ill for a while, weren't you? Then you fell off a rope. Did they have any mats down there? Sometimes mats you can land on. I forgot to attach my safety hanger. Ow! You sound like somebody who goes skydiving. Skydivers. That's a dangerous thing to do. Skydiving and bungee jumping. I like Taco Bell. I like turtles. Boys' injury are the worst, especially kick. Yes, a humiliating kick in the crotch. I heard that song yesterday. Many, many miles away. I went skydiving. You have. It's yeah. Didn't I call it? Didn't I call it? You got that devil may care attitude. Devil may care. Or fearlessness. Yes, you're like a daredevil. My mom's a daredevil. She gets hurt. She gets hurt doing regular things. It was a fun, cool. It was fun skydiving. I kind of envy that. Being able to jump out of a perfectly good plane. Perfectly good plane. You jump out of it. Skydiving in a mobile is a mobile game. Really? To me. You're mischievous. Mischievous. I bet, yes. You've got to stay safe, though. Back injuries aren't, yeah, they can be very, it takes a while to heal up from a back injury. You can't move around like you used to if you have a good enough back injury. Would you work at Taco Bell for $700 a week? Yeah, free rent, and $700 a week. You could live pretty well on $700 a week. Of course, $700 a week. You could make your rent in a week if you lived in a trailer park. If you lived in a trailer park, you could make your rent in a week. $1,000 or more a month. That's crazy. Who the hell has the energy to work that many jobs? Of course. Would you fight with Mike Tyson for $9 million? I'd probably have to have a helmet. You want to be able to live through it, not just the fight, but live through the fight. What the hell good is $9 million if you don't live, or if you have an ailment afterward, like broken jaw that needs to heal? Most of that 9 million is going to go towards your medical bills. So maybe if somebody else were to fight, and I got the 10 million, $9 million, that sucks about boxing, because who pays the medical bills? If you win or if you don't win, I hear you still get paid. If you don't win, you still get paid for stepping in the ring, because they need somebody to get punched, and you're usually that guy. Sometimes you're that guy. If they ask you to throw the fight, I don't know too much about boxing, but damn it, who's going to cover all those bills if you get a fracture, or a jaw fracture, head fracture, or you just die? Some people die from punches to the head. You could shatter blood vessels that you really need. Another miracle is surviving being punched in the head. Really hard. It's like the equivalent of a semi or a baseball bat to the head. They don't have, sometimes in professional boxing, they don't put helmets on. When you're learning boxing, sometimes you put those head covers that protect your ears and your forehead from really hard punches. I've once fell flat on my stomach when I lost control of my voice. Really? Wow. 30, yeah. Especially your diaphragm. Have you ever had your diaphragm paralyzed just momentarily? Somebody punches you right in the diaphragm and you can't breathe? That's scary. Are you going to come to Sacramento? I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. Maybe it'll hold a couple of $1,000s that I could spare. Also, I fell on a metal bar by my local park and injured my crotch. Ow! Owie! I don't like hearing that. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's a lot to process, hearing another person's injuries, because then you get the mental image. People shouldn't do things like that. They harm themselves. You can't sometimes you can't recover. Like if you lose a limb, or you could do nerve damage. I couldn't imagine having nerve damage or vascular damage. I can't feel my fingers anymore. Or I don't have a finger anymore. Ah, that's a lot to process. Because I don't think we're meant to go without a limb. Especially if we were born with one. If you're born with a limb and suddenly you don't have one. They call it phantom pain. People have phantom pain. Even though they're missing a limb, they'll still feel like their arm is there. That's pretty spooky, isn't it? Yes, really bad. And you put it all in capital letters. Oh my. Well, I'm glad we're here on a Saturday night at the waxing moon. We're having the waxing gibbous. That's what they call it. Wow, we're getting our uglies, aren't we? The things that have happened to us. I remember one time trying to jump a hill on a bicycle. The wise, wise words of Bowser, pain is the best. Yes, it is. You never forget. Pain is the best teacher. They also say it's the weakness leaving the body. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Pain is something I can do without. If I can go a whole day without feeling any pain, I consider that a good day. I'll be right back. There we go. Yeah, those lights get on a cold day. All you need is your lights on. Lights do a lot to heat up a room. You don't even need central heating and air. Just turn your lights on. They're those LED lights too. KK. What's that stand for? Ed, what's your eye color? I guess it's black. My eyes are black. Black as midnight. Black as pitch. Blacker than the foulest witch. No, it's brown. I have brown eyes. See? They're beady, aren't they? They look very beady. It just means K. Okay, but easier. KK. Okay. I'm glad we're having fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. That's an interesting video. And all the world is Babylon. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Oh, the 80s. Hold me now. Hold me in your loving arms. Stay with me. Oh, won't you stay with me? Not the dirty-minded fun, though. That's right. No dirty-minded fun here. We're just having a great time. Having a good time. Don't stop me now. We're having such a good time. We're having a ball. I like that song. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Hey, 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 hey. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. A little flute music for you. A little flute music didn't hurt anybody. Dirty-minded fun. That's what I should say on my adult shows. One of these days, I'm going to resurrect. If you say dirty-minded fun, it puts an image in my head, and that I know, you can't get it out, can't rattle it out. It's something you can't unsee. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Like, that's right. You can like if you like. You can like if you like. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, 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 hey. I don't want to say. You don't have to. I know, we're mixed company, aren't we? We have a mixed company. Don't be sus. Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. That's almost good. Have you ever put a rubber band on your finger? Oh, I don't like that. Some people do. That's not good. Your blood needs oxygen. And when you put a rubber band on your finger until it turns purple, it might, your blood might become toxic. It is interesting, isn't it, to watch your finger turn purple? Your finger needs oxygen. I love being out in nature. The cuckoo clock. Cuckoo. Are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? What do you do at midnight? Do you watch Eddie's Funhouse? My lips feel like they are losing blood circulation. Wow. For some reason, are you trying to eat a lollipop? Are you trying to eat a popsicle? Wow, that's not natural for you just to feel that. Hello, Rodolfo. Hi. Hi. Hi there, Rodolfo. You want to come into my basement? I have some popsicles. My brother does that voice really well. I have some popsicles. You want to come down into my basement? Anyway, the scariest moment of my life was when I was entering my house at 10:45 p.m. Then I saw a cat looking at me through the window. I remember one time it was my dad. My dad was outside the window, and he wanted to scare me, and he did. No, I haven't been eating lately. Really? Just don't eat nowadays. Huh? Are you depressed? Sometimes that's concerning. You hurt your back, falling off of a rope, and now you're not eating? Maybe. Huh. Well, we're going to have to pray more. Praying does a lot. Praying really helps. Are you feeling pain from your back injury? Not eating is good for you. Sometimes all that garbage you buy at the store, it's better to grow your own stuff, you know? Grow your own vegetables. Grow your own herbs and spices. That way you know what you're eating. You know they're not adding things that are harmful to you. It's all about business. It's not about nutrients. It's not about health. It's about selling product. And some of the product is the pills. The pills they sell you when you're not healthy. They get you. They get you from both ends. They get you from all sides. The path of a righteous man is beset on all sides by the selfishness and tyranny of evil men. That's right. We got to beware of that. Beware. We're going to have to pray for Pinky. So you have a tingling. Let's see. Losing blood circulation. You're only 14 years old. You shouldn't have these problems. My girlfriend is calling me. Are you trying to make me jealous? Yes, must eat. Make certain to purge. Bulimia? Isn't that bulimia? When you binge and purge? I don't recommend bulimia. That's an old Greek trick. They had a place called a vomitorium. After you eat, after you indulge yourself. No, I think it was Romans. The Romans did that. They would binge and purge. I don't recommend that. You don't get the nutrients you need. Also, your stomach acids start to wear away at your esophagus. in medical terms. I'm going to go search up what does numb lips mean? You suddenly have that. You're only 14 years old. You shouldn't have those problems. We'll pray for your health and then get back to us. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. Yeah, that's poor circulation. Tingling in your lips, and you're not eating a popsicle. And always take your Ozemic. What's that? Ozemic? Ozemic? Ask your doctor about Ozemic. I love how they read to you the side effects. They read to you all the drawbacks of taking the medication. Why are we so afraid of death? I don't understand that. Religion gives us the promise of heaven, dwelling in a heavenly place when we die. But here we are, we want to prolong life. I guess that's just what I think about sometimes. If we're, why are, I don't know, we want to prolong life. Because we love suffering. We love suffering. Even more somebody else's suffering. I would love to shake, but I'm not hungry. You would love a shake, but you're not hungry. I need to start drinking Slim Fast or more protein drinks. I can feel myself getting fatter. I can feel it happening. Hungry! I'm hungry! Let's pray for Pinky. Pinky should not be she shouldn't be falling off of ropes. She should not have tingling in her lips. You're only 14 years old. We're here for you. We want to be your rehab. They try to make me go to rehab, and I won't go. They try to make me go to rehab. Rehabilitation costs lots of money. It costs lots of money to be rehabilitated. If you have a drug addiction, save that money for a car. Save that money. It's amazing how we come up with money for stuff that's bad for us, like gambling, drugs, alcohol, houses of ill repute. We always seem to come up with money for that. Lots of money for our vices. That's right. I just took some antibiotics and I should be okay in an hour or 2. That's right. You got to wait for them to kick in those antibiotics so you don't get any. So did you just injured your back? Did they say it was like broken vertebra? Broken vertebra? That's serious. Oh, wow. Do they have to put any little steel plates, little pins? Sometimes they got to put pins in your back. Your back is supposed to bend. And it's to alleviate the pressure of your nerves. Good for you. Take those antibiotics. That should be all we should get. Antibiotics and painkillers. All those other chemicals in our bodies. Maybe they know something we don't. That's why they're afraid to let us die. They know something we don't. Maybe heaven is way better than we ever hope or dream. Maybe heaven is such a great place that they love us to suffer. They want us to suffer. That's why they want us to live longer. But then all you do is get old. When you live to a certain age, all you can do is get older. It makes me angry. It makes me angry. Angry to see People, when you get old, people don't visit you as much. When you get old, people don't talk to you as much. They just want to be distant from you because I guess they know you're on your way out. They don't want to be there when it happens. Also, the one time when I was 9, I was pretending to be Tarzan so I could swing on branches, but ended up losing my breath. Ow! You are a daredevil. You should go on TV. Get yourself a special, you know, a really good helmet like Evil Knievel. You remember Evil Knievel? Look him up. He broke almost every bone in his body doing stunts. And people would stop television, say, Evil Knievel is going to jump the Grand Canyon. You know, he would always have some kind, or jump a certain amount of cars. Evil Knievel. And I guess they wanted to see him get hurt more than anything. Ed, you don't shart anymore? I don't shart anymore. It's Eddie's Funhouse. It's official. It's now official. Eddie's, they wanted it. The people have spoken. They want Eddie's Funhouse. Hello, I'm back. Hello, Bobo. I'm glad I don't have acid reflux right now. Acid reflux will keep me up at night. It's a burning. It's a very bad burning in my esophagus. I've said esophagus twice today. Esophagus. There we go, 3 times. Esophagus. It sounds like something you see at the zoo. Hey, look at the esophagus. The elusive esophagus. He eats leaves off of trees. The esophagus. Ladies and gentlemen, watch the esophagus as it reaches the beaches and rules the pools. Snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus? Remember Snuffy? Snuffy the Vampire Slayer? Oh, we have so much fun here. Just playing with words. Your old friend. Hello, my old friend. I'm Gandalf. No, that's Dumbledore's voice. Dumbledore? Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Don't we love Dumbledore? Dumbledore died, didn't he? In one of the episodes? Starring Emma Watson, Rupert Grint, and Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. I remember you, my son Bobo. Young people always ask that. They always ask, do you remember me? They're so afraid of not being remembered. His name eludes me. Daniel Radcliffe. There we go. He was the Harry Potter. He was the guy. He played Weird Al Yankovic. Did you see that Weird Al Yankovic movie? Weird Al Yankovic. He was, the guy from The Office. He played Dr. Demento. I used to listen to Dr. Demento. Dr. Demento. Around 10 o'clock. Are you bored? You're writing Oea? Oe, oe, walk like an Egyptian. I need some grooming. I am groom deficient. I gotta do something with this neck beard. In the future, I'm gonna be rodeo. Yeah, there we go. That'll break some bones. Get you on a bull. Be a bull rider. Get yourself a fancy cowboy hat. Get up there and see how long you can stay on a bull. Clowns. Clowns are really helpful. Sometimes that bull needs to be distracted. You know what? If you stand still, the bull will not charge you. If you stand still, they did an experiment. They had some people stand still while a bull came in to a bullpen, and the bull didn't come after anybody. As long as sharks are like that too. Sharks, if you don't move about, the shark doesn't look at you as a meal. If you just kind of chill there, don't move around so much, everybody else that's flailing about is going to be eaten except you. What's a bull's least favorite color? Red. They say they're colorblind. They don't see the color red. It's the movement. It's not the red blanket or whatever they use. Like the matador will take his cape off and it's red. It's rumored that they don't like the color red. I'm not sure, but I think they are colorblind. Or they're not really. I think Mythbusters did that episode. They were, yeah, they were doing a test to see if a bull really does get mad at the color red. Carrots. Rabbits, turns out they don't like carrots. Bugs Bunny started that trend. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Yes, their least favorite color is red. That's what people think. That's always sad to watch. These matadors, they have these little spears. This poor bull is just doing what it does. It gets angry at something trying to move out of the way. And they lance these poor bulls with spears. It's very big in Spain, I think. It's like watching a cockfight. Cockfights are illegal in most countries, most places. They find them to be inhumane. So when they take roosters fight with each other by nature, and then they put little razors on them. They bet on which one's going to win. Yo, how's it going? Yo. Yes, roosters. The word is in the Bible. So don't fault me for saying that word. But you know what? Sometimes you need to be exposed to something to protest it. It's Bixie. Oh, B-I. Bixes. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. 11 likes. I'm so happy right now. 11 likes. You know what? It's getting late. It's midnight in the UK. Midnight. After midnight, we gonna let it all hang out. We gonna shake, jump, and shout. After midnight, we gonna shake, jump, and shout. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. That sounds like inappropriate. Something inappropriate to say. And then there is she's a brick house. She's mighty, letting it all. They like to let it all hang out, don't they? Whatever that is. We who think without the gutter. Are you tired like I am? Does it seem really late? Do you need a Red Bull? Do you like Taco Bell? Hostile Cowboy. You're back. Hello, Rodolfo. I never knew you left. Shame on you for not saying goodbye. You hurt my feelings. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Trying to forget my feelings of love. Feelings. Whoa, feelings. I've been sitting too long. My liver starts to hurt when I sit too long. Feelings, that's right. Whoa, feelings. Are you on the Geritol Trail? Remember they used to talk about that? Milk of magnesia was another thing. There was all those things for old people. They don't let people die. Why don't they let people die? Hello, Ed. Hi. Hello, Ed. You say that with a question mark? Bobo, what happened? What happened, Bobo? I think it's time for another Tic Tac. I always like another Tic Tac. These are not the breath savers. Tic Tacs used to be minty fresh. Now they just make them in fruit flavors, like like Fruit Loops. You're back. Two people just came back. Feelings, whoa, feelings. I'm trying to get my split level haircut under control. There we go. That looks more symmetrical. My lips hurt. Wow. I don't know what to say. That's a bad symptom. Do you have a nurse you can call? Nurse, my lips hurt. My lips hurt real bad. They still hurt. Did you take it? Well, I don't know. I don't want to tell anybody to take painkillers. Some painkillers can cause retardation. Wasn't it Tylenol? If you give your kid Tylenol, they can get Down syndrome. Let's listen to Sexy Red. You're ignoring me. No, I'm not. I'm reading everyone's. When is your next stream? Probably tomorrow. I like to do one a day if I can. We're going to have to pray for Pinky. What's wrong? You fall from ropes? You get sick? We need angels around you. We need angels to protect you from injury. The Anti-Injury Club. The No Injury League. My mom and dad are on holiday, so I am home alone. You shouldn't say that. You really shouldn't say that you're home alone. You're 14. We got to protect you. Yeah. Do you have a firearm? Just in case something gets out of control? Or 911? It's a different number in the UK. It's a different number. Isn't it 111 or something like that? Hello, Eddie. Hello, Bobo. Why do you think I'm ignoring you? What happened? What happened to you, Bobo? It's not all about you. Or is it? Who do you have to call if something goes south? Why are you ignoring me? You sound like an ex-girlfriend. What happened? Why are you ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you. I'm reading your text. What do you want from me? Bobo, I'm surprised at you. Is this attention-seeking behavior? I read every one of your chats. And you think I'm ignoring you? We're going to have to pray for Pinky. Pray for Pinky. Oh, don't worry. My dad told me the code to the safe. There we go. With the shotgun. You're 14 years old and you've wielded a shotgun? Shotgun. So you should be fine. That's right. All it takes is one pull of the trigger. You'll take care of whatever's in front of you, whatever that problem was. It's your dad's shotgun. Well, I'm glad nobody knows where you live. Knock on wood. When I said I'm bored, you ignored me. Oh, I didn't ignore you. I just have other people's chats to read. He got his license 5 years ago. Well, that's good. That's sad that you shouldn't tell people you're alone. Never tell people you're alone. You should have the recording of a Doberman Pinscher or a pit bull. Record a pit bull barking. And if somebody knocks at your door, just turn on that recording. Nobody wants to mess with a pit bull. You should have it on a loudspeaker or something. Yeah, get it. Burn a CD with pit bull barking on it. Mark it pit bull barking. And then if somebody starts to try to get in your door, turn on that pit bull. Ah, what's the matter, Bobo? What's the matter? Does Bobo need a hug? Give Bobo a hug. Somebody hug Bobo. He's bored? You're bored and you're watching this? You should be the opposite of bored. You should be not bored. Well, I guess it'll be time to be sick for. I can't eat with the tic. I can't chew with the Tic Tac. I can't talk with the Tic Tac. Nothing. Just bored. Well, what do you do when you're bored? Do you watch this show when you're bored? Hi, Mike Divine. I'm not home alone. I invited my girls over for a sleep. Okay. So I'm good. All right, cool. Girls just want to have fun. They want to have fun. Girls want to have do 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 do. That's right. Have your friends over so you're not alone. You wouldn't want to be beaten up by a bunch of girls. That makes me feel better that you're not alone. You're not alone. Ah, dog, please feed me. Hey. Are you okay? That sounds like dementia. Do you have early dementia? Dementia. That's scary. Dementia and Alzheimer's. Watching somebody succumb to Alzheimer's or dementia. They say draw a clock. Draw a clock, and that's usually a good sign. Somebody, if they can't draw a clock, you're okay. Good to hear. Good to hear. It's amazing how many kids are up this hour. Right now it's 7:58. Past my bedtime. I'm glad you can all be here. Look into those lips of yours. Find out why. Do you have a history of heart disease? You shouldn't answer those questions. You know what? I have a history of heart disease. Sometimes your lips can turn purple. Are your lips purple? You're in Amara? Amara? What's Amara? Are you messing with me, Bobo? Are you just putting random things? My pizza just got here. Be right back. Let me go look through the peephole. Yes, peephole. That's brilliant. Don't open the door. Look through the peephole. So the door's going to open and the pizza guy is going to be there. And if it's not there within 30 minutes, it's free. Something like that. If it's not there within 30 minutes, free pizza. I bet you so many people try to take advantage of that. They'll have somebody stop. They'll turn on all the red lights so the pizza guy's late. Pizza guy! That's cool when you can order a pizza and have it rush to your door and it's still hot. Sometimes they send a drone. They send a drone to drop off your pizza. Bacon and ham. Oh, delish. I like the Hawaiian style. Sometimes I like the ham and pineapple. Ham and pineapple go together like la and la la, like two ferns. They go together like hair dye and an old man. Yeah, who doesn't want to have gray hair? Well, enjoy your pizza. I hope you get better. These are disturbing reports that I'm getting. But you know what? Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. Pizza will probably make your lips feel a lot better. You'll forget all about your lack of oxygen when you eat a good pizza. You're in America. Okay. Living in America. I don't judge people for liking or disliking. Yeah. Well, thank you for that. Liking or disliking pineapple. Pineapple pizza. With ham. You must have ham. You can't go without pineapple. You can't go without ham if you have pineapple. Okay, I am glad Friday night, Saturday night at midnight, you're eating a pizza. All right, everyone, take care. Take care of your body. Don't climb ropes without safety attachments. I guess I'm a concerned dad. Should come off as a concerned dad. Minecraft. We'll go play your Minecraft. Maybe you won't be so bored. Au revoir, mon frère.